We miss festivals, and as it's festival season, we've challenged each other to draft our dream festival lineups. So we've got 3 days with 3 separate headliners and then 5 bands beneath that. And today we're looking at James's.
So, starting Friday, opening up my stage, I've got The Royal coming over from Holland. They're going to give me some nice little bit of metalcore. Just to open up the day, not a huge band. I think they deserve a bit more attention. I'd like to see them get more notable. And I think there'll be some lovely little, just a little bit of metalcore, just a jam to open up your day.
Very nice choice.
We're then going to go into Loathe.
Ooh.
They're going to bring their depth of sound after being at the Download pilot. They're returning to my festival. They're straight in there.
Straight in my festival.
Straight in my festival. They're just going to bang an absolute beast of a set. And I would look forward to then following. We're going to go to it Neck Deep.
Ooh.
We're going to switch up the sounds a little bit here.
Things up.
I will be telling Neck Deep they're playing some of their older music. We're going to do it a throwback to some of these EP days.
Blacklisting the new album?
Yes, if I'm honest.
Fair enough.
I want to hear some of the old Neck Deep I fell in love with. We're opening the set straight away with Losing Teeth. I'm telling you that's happening.
Are we talking EP Neck Deep as well?
EP Neck Deep as well. Table Turns getting busted out over and over. That's definitely coming back. Silver Linings. It's being played. What I was going to say.
And they have no say in the matter.
They have no say in the matter. I'm telling them.
James's festival.
I mean, if they want to come play, I'll give them lovely money for it. I have endless amounts here because I got some big shit planned for this festival. After Neck Deep, bit of Beartooth.
Ooh.
Bit of Beartooth.
That's a stacked day already.
It's a stacked day.
What a day.
It's a fantastic day here. We're going to get some absolute tunes from Beartooth. They're going to start the set by playing the first EP in full straight away.
To start the set?
Wow.
Start the set. We're starting out strong. And then we're going to just...
Do you want, no crowd interaction? They just play the 4 songs in pretty much... They're going to kill you. Straight away.
Bloody hell.
They're going to kill you. With Caleb now having a much better control of his screams and better stamina for it, I think the style that he's got, he's going to bang them out one after another. And then we're like, hey guys, we're here. This is our arrival. And then we're going to bust out some of those classics like the lines in between. Disease, Aggressive, Hated. These big tunes are going to start busting out afterwards.
So after that exhausting sounding set, who's your sub-headliner?
My sub-headliner for my Friday, Stone Sour.
Ooh.
We're getting the lineup to reunite with Jim Root.
Yep.
He's coming back for a festival appearance. They're on hiatus at the moment. We don't have to take Christian Martucci away from it. Tooch can still be there. That's all good. Jim's going to come and bring those lovely leads back. And I'm booking him to play House of Golden Bones Part 1 in full.
What? That is incredible.
It's one of few albums that I think that from start to finish, it just knocks out the park. Encore, we can have a few bits like Get Inside. Always need a bit of Bother or Through Glass just to get that crowd participation in, but I want House of Golden Bones Part 1 in its entirety. And then for my headliner for Friday, we're going with Sum 41.
Ooh.
We're going back to a bit of diversity. Again, they're going to have a bit of a limited set list here. We're going back to some of those older tunes. We're going to have the first 4 songs of Does This Look Infected straight from the get-go. We're going to close out with those big tunes that they close out well with, like Into Deep and Fat Lip. We're going to bring in some of Fake My Own Death, a bit of War. And I think they're going to put on a nice, different set. I wanted to go with a different headliner. So we're not having like the heaviest on every day. We're going to cater for the masses here a little bit. We're going to have a bit of pop punk headline and Download for the first time.
All right, let's just take a moment to just review day 1 then.
It's a pretty intense day, but at the same time quite diverse. You've got some Neck Deep going into Beartooth, and like James said, it's not the heavy. I was expecting a big, heavy, hard-hitting headliner, and we've got Sum 41, which is a good time.
I like that. It makes me feel like it's probably going to be a very balanced rest of the festival as well. So yeah.
Oh, we'll have to see. Shall we have a
Let's
look?
have a look.
opening up my stage on the Saturday, we're going with Vale of Maya. We're not starting off slow
Fucking
here.
around today, are you?
Be prepared for some fucking dissonance.
Wow.
It's going to be hitting you in the
What
ears.
time are they on? Like 11?
11 o'clock. If you're still asleep and you're hungover after the Friday, and you've been to like maybe one of the tents,
There's your hangover cure right there.
your hangover cure is some wonderful dissonance to get you pumped for the rest of this action-filled day. I guarantee you're going to need it. Bit of coffee, a bit of Circle Pits, a bit of Vale of Maya. They're then going to be followed by Ocean's 8 Alaska.
Jesus Christ.
We're staying heavy now.
Yeah. So much for the diversity.
Oh, you wait.
I'm scared.
If you want to do some cardio, there's going to be plenty of Circle Pits here. You're going to get to appreciate a Chris Turner drum solo. We're going to get a nice drum platform for him. A bit like Motley Crue had for Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
And he's going to come over the crowd and he's going to do a lovely drum performance.
Some like 13/8 gent.
Yeah, it's going to be
insane.
absolutely beautiful, mesmerising. It's going to be fantastic. The Chris Turner show, essentially, for that. Following Oceans, have a little bit of a breather, but then we're going straight back into August Burns Red.
I think I need to train for this festival.
Yeah. This is like marathon work.
You're going to sleep well after the Saturday night, ready for the Sunday, trust me, because your cardio will be dead.
I don't think I'll sleep well. I think I'll be mentally scarred.
Mentally scarred. I mean,
And
you could be.
physically.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. We're going to get some absolute anthems. The Frost, Invisible Enemy, Paramount, Bones. They're going to deep in some old classics as well. August Burns Red are going to slot in nicely. Nice little slot in the middle of the day for me. Yeah.
I mean, at this rate, it's going to be a bigger line outside of the medic tent than merch. Because that is insane.
You just had a bit of lunch and you're straight to an August Burns red set.
Guys, we're not letting up. Wage War then coming. I can tell you off the gates, we're opening with Hollow.
Yeah.
Straight into 21. We're then going to go have a little bit of a break. We're going to go from 2 years straight into Southbound. You're going to have these big album openers and then they're just going to hit you hard. We're going to bring a little bit of a chill down. We're going to really expand the market. We're going to get some of this newer album in. A bit of the lighter metal side of Wage War towards the end of the set. Just to bring the tone down a little bit. Grave's going to pop in. Hurt's going to pop in. Can even bust out Cody with an acoustic guitar just to bring the vibes down slightly and bring a little bit of diversity to this heavy day. So, my main sub on the Saturday. Sleeps are there. I have informed them that they are playing Crows and that they are playing Death Toll. I'm going to be honest, I'm probably just going to personally curate a set for them that I would like them to play.
And I think they'd be happy with that.
I think they'd be happy with that. They've got such depth in their discography. It's hard with a band like that because there's so many new songs that I want to see live. There's so many old classics that I want to see live. I think it's a catch-22 of always being disappointed by a gig because you're like, I wish I'd seen that song. But there's getting to a point with Sleeps where there's no songs in a set list that I wouldn't want to drop out.
That's the one downside to me when a band that I love, like Welsh Sleeps, releases a new album, is that you know when you see them live, they've got to drop something.
It's horrendous, but it's like a nice kind of bad point in a way.
It's bittersweet. You've got some new music, but you know that something's going to have to get dropped from the live set.
Finally,
Can I make a prediction?
make a prediction.
I think you've gone for Architects.
I have gone for Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh,
Wow. That's
Okay.
a surprise.
Ollie Sykes would have jumped into that set. He would have made an appearance. We would have had a lovely Silent Speaks at my festival. And then we'll come straight back out and bring me... We're going old school. Diamonds Aren't Forever. We're going to have some lovely Sleepwalking. We're going to have a lovely 4-letter word I'm not going to say on the podcast in big shining letters for Antivist.
Are we basically looking at an all-points East set?
Pretty much. All of that, but then included with post-human survival horror. I'm going to pay the big bucks here. We're going to get... Bands are going to come in and help feature. Baby Metal, we're going to fly them over. They're going to come and do Kingslayer.
So you're getting Baby Metal into your festival for
I'm sticking
one
them in.
song.
Hey, hang on. Who's in charge?
For a chorus.
Who's in charge of the festival? Who's creating the festival? I'm allowed to create my sets.
I'm starting to understand why the government don't want to back festivals now.
When you said we're getting features, I thought you meant like we'll get Ben Barlow from Neck Deep or someone that's already
Oh, no.
in the lineup.
No.
But you're just flying 2 Japanese teenagers in.
Yeah, that's happening. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Youngblood's gonna come in. Obey's gonna happen. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh dear.
Do you want to review the Saturday? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It just seems very intense, doesn't it?
It's a bit much.
That's a long day.
I don't know how anyone would get through to the Sunday. There would definitely be some kind of lawsuit as well. There would be fatalities. Little Jimmy isn't coming home from that. His mum's so upset.
Poor
This is not a festival for the weak.
No.
His first ever festival.
This should not be your first.
Oh,
ever
Mum, I
festival.
can't wait to go to 2000 James. And then he just dies. He just never comes home.
Poor Jimmy.
Poor Jimmy.
On to the Sunday, my last day. Opening up my stage. Tala.
Lovely.
I'm giving them the time to play Matrifugy in full. Doesn't
Hang
happen.
on. First on.
First on.
So they're going to need, what, like an hour?
They can have an hour.
Just play at a high tempo. It's fine.
It's worth it. Matrifugy in full. It's just going to bang. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
I don't think I need to say much more than that
No.
for them. We'll then come into Upon a Burning Body. We're going to verge back to some of the older music. A lot more of like Sin City, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Intermission. It's a bit of lovely, more of their older deathcore sound potentially. Maybe mix it in with some of the newer album, a bit of Southern Hostility in there. Nice little mix. We then push on to a bit of Lamb of God. Once again, an old member is coming back. I am bringing Chris Adler in. And once again, I feel if I'm going to put the big budget out there for like a big drum riser, let's use it again. Let's give Chris Adler...
Just let every band use
just
it.
every band can use it. 100%. Fuck it, Walk With Me in Hell. Let's put him over the crowd for it.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I can do these things. It's my festival. Following a lovely Lamb of God performance, Trivium are coming out. They're just going to absolutely bang a set and blow everyone away with some riffs. Matt's going to jump in the crowd. We're going to crowd surf around him. Circle bit around him. You're going to hear Strife coming through and that beautiful riff in ways is going to get the crowd going and absolutely pumped up. Ready for my sub-headliner for Sunday.
Knew it.
Architects.
I knew it would be.
They're just going to absolutely bang out a beautiful set. I'm going to give them a couple of hours. They can put some depth into their discography. I'm happily stretch out my times on a Sunday just to have these bands play some longer sets. Just give them the chance to show off everything in their catalogue and range that they probably won't get to at any other time.
I can only think of one band that you're putting above Architects.
I think you both know my Sunday headliner. The Niner headliner, my Sunday. They're closing out my show. Although I've said about other members coming back, I'm keeping Jay. I love the energy that he's brought to the band since he's come in. I am going to create their set list. I'm going to bring out some classics we haven't seen and some songs that haven't played up for years. Blister Exists is coming back out. Eeyore's making an appearance. Bring a bit of Tattered and Torn. Let's have Clown and Clown and Tortilla, man. Walking around with kegs, let's get some crowd interaction. Jay, of course, gets a solo. They can have all the pyro in the world. V-Man can have that flamethrower on his bass guitar again. They're gonna give me a fucking good show to close it all off. So that is the end of my festival. Good luck surviving it.
Yeah. That's it's an endurance test, is what you've done there.
It's a bit Hunger Games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alex, you look tired just looking
I'm tired of looking at it. I think that's great. I would question putting Tala on first and then having them play an entire album. But you know,
It's 2000 James.
it's 2000
He can
James.
do whatever he wants.
Who do we think is going to have the best set?
I think that curated old school Bring Me the Horizon set with the new stuff would be sensational.
Mm-hmm.
Which day is your favourite?
I think my favourite day as a whole would be the Sunday because of Tala, Architects and Slipknot. I think that would just be amazing.
I think my favourite day would probably be the Sunday as well. I think the Saturday is just too much for me. And the Friday I would be I don't think I would enjoy it as much, but that Sunday is stacked.
I feel like the Friday is like the people's lineup. Like, there's a lot of diversity there. Something for everyone.
I'm trying to cater for my day ticket
And
people as
your
well.
day
The,
ticket are
the
gonna-
Saturday is what I would have predicted the kind of thing that James would go for across the whole weekend.
See, I'd rather have like one big day for that. Let's just blast it out in one. Fuck it.
It's like the Friday lures you into a false sense of security. You kind of ease yourself in. Oh, it's nice here, and then you just die on Saturday.
Then recovery on Sunday. It's like a nice little sandwich.
Is that recovery?
I mean, I wouldn't say, yeah, actually, just true. Tally UABB,
Yeah,
Lamb
but
of
I'll
God
have a nice
Trivium.
rest during Lamb of God.
Yeah, said no one.
Well, there we go. That's James's festival. 2000 James. Let us know in the comments what you think. What would be your favourite day and which set would you be most excited for?
Then would you even go? Would you buy a ticket?